Hi, how are you doing? I'm Shaizano, and I'm back with another one. You know, I just took a little break, and part of me, because I'm feeling sick today, you might hear my cats in the background. I just been taking some time getting myself together, uh, trying to get things going with my business. If you don't know, I'm ShaizanoTV, and I do graphic design. You know, um, I stream, I do a bunch of those things. Um, yeah, so from time to time I will get on here and talk about topics. Um so the Diddy trial started, and I've been watching Akademics breakdown. I think I skipped like the first three ones, but I seen like little updates here and there. But then when it got into like Cassidy's testimony, his assistants and all of that, um I have been paying attention to those full streams. So shout out to Akademics. And yeah, so today we have a video where supposedly Meek Mill finally addresses, what was going on with Lil Diddy. I mean, I read Lil Rod. I was gonna say something about Lil Rod, but and I don't know who that is, but I do know he filed a lawsuit or whatever, based on Academics posting a video about it. But yeah, Meek Mill addresses the Diddy stuff. So particularly I guess the matching outfit stuff, not the whole in the pool calling them daddy thing. And I am from Philly, so this is interesting to see. But yeah, let's get into it.
Slightly a sidebar. Finally, and I don't know how long it took it took for us to get this, but Meek Mill. We finally got Meek Mill, who is now giving a definitive answer.
Academics Academics been on Meek Mill since the Diddy allegations first came up. He's been on him. Pause.
About a
No
few
Diddy.
things, right? Now, remember when he was accused of supposedly fucking Diddy or Diddy fucking him? He would answer every other question, but Diddy fuck Diddy, right? And about
My question, really, and I'm not gonna pause it too much, but it's like, why nobody had the same energy for French Montana? Cause I be seeing him in all the clips and all the videos that's in the background, standing next to it, like nobody shirts off and at the dinner table and all that. Like, where do that energy be at? Now I don't know nothing about these people. I don't know nothing about Meek. I never met Meek. But dang, like who we really need is Usher, uh, French Montana. You know what I'm saying? And some other people just to say what they gotta, what's going on.
he still didn't answer
I
that.
think Kid Cudi is also gonna take the stand. I think I seen it in the headline, on my phone, one of the notifications. So
Even now,
I don't
but for
know,
him, maybe he's like, yo, nah, that's
but
what the fuck. That's not a real question, right? Now he did address him being mentioned, and he was mentioned by name, but he was mentioned by this description. It was in Lil Rod's lawsuit. It said
I remember that.
the person in question is a popular rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. Well, the only person that we know is Meek Mill, and they also said the person was from Philly. There's only one popular rapper from Philly that dated Nicki Minaj. It will be Meek, and it basically said
Yeah, they
Meek
made
was
that
some gay shit, right?
obvious.
Meek finally has now answered. It seems okay. So here we go. Where's the answer?
I forgot that was in the Lil Rod
I
lawsuit.
think he
That's
may have
crazy.
deleted that. Let me just go to Instagram then. So he says, in the midst of the Diddy on federal trial, I want to bring back up Lil Rod and his lawsuit that was dropped. His lawsuit was not dropped. That's actually very incorrect. His lawsuit has not been dropped, Meek. This is something about Meek. It just always spells stupidity, right? His lawsuit, some of the allegations were not allowed to go forward. For example, there's an allegation of civil RICO. The judge said, you can't bring that into this. What you have claimed as a civil racketeering enterprise, it doesn't match for what we need on a federal civil basis. So they rejected that, and I think they rejected another not charge, but allegation. But the lawsuit still exists. He says he never said my name, but these blogs amplified the whole agenda against me. That's the thing with Meek, yo. Like, reading is for a nigga that love to type, and you got to read what he got to say, and he could barely spell. How the fuck don't he like to read whatever he's speaking about?
They literally, like, I don't think Meek a dummy, but they said a rapper from Philly who dated Nicki Minaj is only one person.
You know,
that's kind of crazy.
Drew Meek Mill's name out of the hat. The guy alleged, again, we could pull up, I think I still have it, like, it's going to be Rodney Jones.
Wait, what else you say? Just to put that on record, and the craziest thing I seen I'm from the Philly heaven. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'll find it right now on the side. Like, it's in plain letters. Like, you know, one thing with people like Meek is they like being victims, and not only like being victims, it's one of those situations where you have to fact check them. You got to fact check them with the truth, because they'll spin back around, and years later they'll be like, "Oh, that never happened." You know what I mean? Like, no, it did.
He talking about something. My culture don't believe it, but it's an attack on my brand. I want to get to the bottom of it. Yo, I rock with Meek. His music, you know, in the Dream Chaser brand. But what?
Let's
I'm not gonna lie.
Where is this Rodney Jones lawsuit? Liza Gardner. Okay,
if this is addressing it, this is really nothing.
If it takes more than a minute, we'll move on. Rodney Jones. Again, and by the way, you know, I want to put it out there. I don't got no issues with Meek. You know, I told you, hip hop police has inquired, and you know, people who are so.
Because we've been talking, like, that lawsuit came out like last year. I think it came out last year, because I don't think I was even in this house.
Like, listen, we can just ignore each other. You know what I'm saying? Could I find a lawsuit for y'all? I know it's here somewhere.
That was a long time ago.
Okay, by the way, the order on what was dropped was this. Just to, you know, we want to stay factual here. The plaintiff, so this is the Rodney Jones and Sean Combs. What was dropped is...
My bad.
They said the suit, alleging racketeer influence and corrupt organization, which is a RICO. Remember, there's RICO in a civil sense is very different than RICO in a federal criminal sense, okay? Well, federal RICO's civilly just different from federal RICO's criminally. So they kicked this out, and they said the Trafficking Victims Protection is based on before the court or motions filed to dismiss his business, and the judge then let me see. The judge then sorry. Yeah, I think they kick out emotional distress as well. Let me just go to the end. Conclusion. For the foregoing reasons, the Combs defendant's motion to dismiss is granted in part and denied in part. The motion to dismiss the RICO claims and negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress and contract claims, those are granted. The motion to dismiss those are granted. It's also granted as to Jones' TVPA claims against Combs Global, which means he could sue them, and the motion is otherwise denied. So the other the other things are still in play. They're still in play. Okay. If I could find, let me see. Can I find the original lawsuit? I just want to bring up the original lawsuit, chat. This might be it. Yep, I think I got it. And I want to remind y'all, bloggers, because Meek really has his adversarial attitude with the blogs. He thinks they're out to get him. Like, we wake up, we're like, no, we got to get Meek Mill today. Like, today is all about no. If this is the Rodney Jones versus Sean Combs, look, they sued everybody in their book. Look, right? By the way, She provided a affidavit. She got dropped. Justin still in the lawsuit. Lucian Graham.
I do think Akademics is, because every time Meek name come up, he be on it. But I think they got a beef or something.
UMG violated the lawyer for putting Lucian Graham's name in there. Christina Coram is still in there. And they removed UMG, Lucian, Motown, and Love Records is still in it. And Combs Global Enterprise is still in it. So when you go down it, what you'll see is an allegation of, because look, he is a rapper. There's a footnote that identified it as Meek. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. That said it was Meek, right? Pause on that picture. And it was here. Where's the fifth footnote? Remember, this is after they said Combs went as far as to share a video of Stevie J anally penetrating a white man. Like, what the fuck? Where's number 5? Hold on. Okay, give me 1 second.
Huh?
Okay. Mr. Combs informed Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5. Rapper 5 is this Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. So, again, Meek needs to respond to Lil Rod, or Lil Rod made this up. I don't think Lil Rod's reputation is the best right now. I think he kind of looked like he capped on a bunch of stuff. Did he tell the truth on certain stuff? I don't know. But it's not the blogs that made it up. And I have to continually point that out because Meek has a problem with the truth in reading, usually. So he basically says, he never said my name, but these blogs amplify the whole agenda against me. No. He basically says your name. You're a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He claimed you slept with Diddy. We didn't claim it. He did. It's
right.
Still in the. This is going to be in the federal courtroom for life. He claims, and by the way, here's the thing. If I was Meek, first of all, I would send him back to school, number one, because you just can't be this. Come on. Anyway, beyond that, what I would say to Meek is, not only should you respond, and you should have responded immediately and say, yo, come on, I'm not gay, I've never slept with Diddy, I've never done anything sexual in or around Diddy's environment, number one. Number two, isn't Rock Nation Meek's friends? Rock Nation defends the hell out of, what's her name?
Meg
Thee Stallion. Get with Alex Spiro or whoever else and have them try to see if there's legal recourse against Lil Rod from making this allegation that pretty much puts you in the crosshairs of having sex with Diddy. You need...
Yeah, like, that's the one thing I ain't understand. It's like, you see somebody speaking on your name, and not just the blogs, but this guy who actually put you in a lawsuit, who actually made it so obvious, like he didn't even try to hide. And you're not even saying nothing. Like, I get it, you don't want to say nothing. Cause like, man, everybody know who I am. Stop playing with me like that. But it's like, that's not one of them times to be playing like that. And I'm talking about me. Don't even, just give a serious answer and move on. Cause it's not like some rumor. Like, this is, people's getting sued, people's going to jail. Like, so, I don't know. I just ain't get that. But do I think it's true? No. I just don't understand why he don't address it, though. Like,
to sue Lil Rod. That's what you have to do. You have to try to find a way to...
Because that pool video is just weird to me. Like, he ain't even say nothing about that. I don't think.
Sue him or get him to clear it up. He's the one who made the allegation.
Like, he be saying everything else.
You see how Jay-Z handled this shit. Jay-Z wasn't playing about shit.
And so, if you're not from Philly or you don't talk like this, like, yeah, I'm from North Philly where I had millions since I was 23. You know what I'm saying? And all that, not judging, but I see it different. Like, if you're not from Philly, you're not going to understand what he trying to say. Like, he really just trying to say, like, I don't got to do all that. I'm not in this. I'm not, like, he's basically denying it. He's basically saying, no, like, this is, without saying it specifically, Cause he just trying, he just trying to say who he is. Like, y'all know my character. Like, come on. And that's really how, if you're from Philly, that's how you give an answer sometimes. You're like, man, this is weird. Like, like you don't ever address it. But this situation, people who not from where you from or think how you think, they not gonna understand this. And I think that's what Akademics is like. He don't understand it.
Just be on Twitter.
He don't understand that this is him saying no, and then the other one is him saying
he never
no.
said my name, but these blogs amplified the whole agenda against me. My culture, don't believe it, but it's an attack on my brand. I want to get to the bottom of it. No, in this type of case, we don't want to get to the bottom of nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, getting to the bottom.
I've recently come to learn that a lot of founders and marketers don't quite know.
I had to move my cam up.
No. He said, just to put on public record. And the craziest thing I've seen at a puff party is Coke vibes. And that's going on at all these parties. I'm from North Philly. I've had millions since I was 23.
Is that snitching?
I don't even want to be addicted to weed. Not judging.
Like, just a little bit. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Different.
That kind of.
And he continued by saying, and that loose cannon.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that.
Interview, that was full bait. Also, he's a nobody, saying he just walked up and robbed me. I was running into Suge Knight and Big U when I came to LA. No camera phone vibes. I was showing niggas out there it's more to life with black success. I do believe that now, obviously if I'm clowning Meek, it's that story just sounds too good for me to really look to see if it's true. But I think we could fairly say that story is over embellished. Do I think something happened? I think something happened. But did he take the chains off Meek Mill's neck? When he told me, like, Loose Cannon said Meek took the chains off. It's like, oh shit, no, you got it, bro. You got it here. No, I don't think that happened.
Nah.
But do I think that was
I don't think that happened either.
An extortion attempt? Maybe not to Meek Mill, but to MMG? Yes. Do I think that other conversations was happening? Yes. By the way, the reason why I would believe that is that Loose Cannon and Big U are arrested for extorting people. Do I think it happened in the fashion that Loose said? No. Yeah. Okay. Just had to, get that, corrected a little bit. Here we go.
Is that it?
So let a lot of talk about would he have taken a deal. Was he offered a deal? Maybe offered a deal, rejected.
Did you hear that man call you daddy? And why does he say you keep deserving it? What do you deserve? Just explain the video. Now, here's the thing. This might be one of them videos that don't look good. Probably speaking on it makes it look worse. But again.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Okay. We just need you to explain that one. And then we just need you to explain this, the third and the last thing. Meek Mill matching outfits, Diddy. We just need to know how the hell did y'all end up at the same party, the same event, at the same time, and you're leaning in like Cassie. How the hell did you have the same clothes on as Diddy? That's all we need. If he gives those three explanations, I think he kills this topic. But he got to explain how the hell.
I don't think he got to explain it, but.
He got the thigh pose on, holding the drink like this, and he got the same outfit on. As long as he explained these three things, we're done talking about Meek and Diddy. I'm serious. That's it. It's pretty simple. First thing is, nigga, I ain't gay. I ain't never done nothing gay. And if anybody can prove I did something gay, come on, I got some money for you. I got to have proof I actually did it, not hearsay. Number one. All right, number two. Yo, why the hell?
One thing about me is my gaydar is off. Like, as a female who likes females, I can never tell who, like, unless it's really obvious, unless it's, plainly stated, like, I just cannot tell. I cannot tell. Like, I don't know what, like, it's so weird. Like, I can't even tell. Like, when somebody even like me, I really cannot tell. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm oblivious to that. Like, so, well, not totally, but a little bit. So I don't know. Like, I see it in a pic, but I also like it could just be a pic. Like, I see it in the video a little bit, but then if you look at it from another angle, like, it's like, or another perspective, it's like, not really. You know what I mean? Like, looks could be deceiving.
Was that man calling you daddy? Why the hell was you in the pool like that?
But also they're not addressing it, but kind of addressing it.
We need to figure out,
like, I don't know.
Just an explanation on what was going on. And maybe
I wouldn't
like,
be surprised, but I'm not like.
Ciroc. It was a party, mad people were there.
Sure.
And like, yo, shit, I was about to pass out in the pool. I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear him call me daddy. Okay? Whatever. The third thing is.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't hear it, or
the same clothes.
He was just going.
And were y'all wearing like matching briefs? We just got to know. Like we just have to know. Because these is like three things that have been really.
They said Meek had a Ciroc deal. I feel like
after this, I think you know people gonna
then that would make
say
sense.
Whatever about him, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like he could just ignore it at that point, because to me it would be answered all the things that we would care about.
They talking about Meek was in the corner with Diddy during the freak offs.
Sorry.
Y'all be trolling too much. Oh my. What?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up the video.
Crates of them? Yo, I need to get caught up on the latest video, cause what? Crates of them? What? Yo, this is crazy. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Did somebody said Meek explained this before? The matching outfits?
Did he explain it or did he not?
GoDaddy Point of Sale gives you a powerful POS solution. Get the lowest transaction fees in the industry.
Meek said, just to put that on record. And then to Puff, I was salty we had on the same thing, but...
Oh, so he responded to it today. Okay. Yo, Meek. Yo, Meek coming in like after the game with the game winner. Yo, you know he could have said this like dumb long ago. Meek might be like me in the sense of he don't see responses. He just tweet. Because niggas been asking this shit for dumb long.
Have they?
Or I can't see it. Like,
have they though?
Where is it at? Nigga says story time. Okay. Anyway, it looked like he deleted those tweets. Sorry. But apparently he said it here. It says story time. I guess my accent story time. LOL Coachella. Stopped at Maxfield LA. Grabbed a silk type Gucci set because people said it would be hot. Then jumped on a chopper. Yo, even in explaining that he ain't gay, this nigga's flexing. Yo, story time. Yo, I had to go get the silk type Gucci set because people said it was gonna be hot. I jumped on a chopper. Okay, fly private only. I landed. I ran to Puff. I was salty. We had on the same thing, but shit wasn't nothing to a king. We all got the whole store. Okay, all right.
And that is kind of true. Like a lot of okay. There we go. That's actually the truth we could stand behind, because it's like rich people who like designer, they'll just throw on anything. Like, or even they don't even gotta be rich. People who like designer in general, like, they will have the same things. Like, look at how many people is wearing Chrome Heart. Look at how many people is wearing Hellstar. Like, with the purple jeans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, do-rags and Nike slides. you know, that was a thing. Might still be a thing. Like, so it's understandable. It's just, I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt, because there's no reason to think otherwise, other than some weird lawsuit. Like, there's no reason to think otherwise. Anyway, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have been taking a break from Twitch just because, you know, I run a business, but I'm probably gonna be picking it up soon. So yeah, all that is in the link below in the description. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day, and I'm out.